Hello there and a very good evening. You're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS English News at 5, and these are the headlines for today. The Premier Sarawak, Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, joined the Kuching community in a joyous celebration of Hari Raya Aidiladaha at Dewan Hikmah. The event, organized by the Sarawak Islamic Council, brought together Muslims for the sacred rituals of sacrifice, fostering unity and spiritual devotion.
Abang Johari, along with the prominent figures such as the State Legislative Assembly Speaker Tan Sri Dato' Amar Muhammad Asfia Awang Nasar, State Secretary Dato' Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar Mazuki, Tourism, Creative Industries and Performing Arts Minister Dato' Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department, Law MA63 and State Federal Relations, Dato' Sharifah Hasidah Said Aman Ghazali, and Deputy Minister of Utilities and Telecommunications, Dato' Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi. The sacrificial ceremony saw 3 cows. The meat was then distributed to 207 asnafs from Astana area. Earlier in the day, Abang Johari attended Hari Raya Aidiladaha prayers at Masjid Jami', led by the state's Grand Imam, Datuk Mustafa Kamal Ahmad Fauzi, who also delivered a special sermon. Abang Johari is scheduled to attend a similar event in his constituency of Gedong.
Hari Raya Haji, which fell on June 29 this year, is marked by Muslims with prayers, sacrificial rituals and the distributions of meats to those in need. Earlier today, Minister of Women, Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development Sarawak, Dato' Sri Fatimah Abdullah, had just partaken in a ceremony to distribute sacrificial meat at the Kuching Community Social Support Centre, Abel Street. For further details, we have Adlina Rahman on the line. Go ahead, Adlina.
Thank you, Lorenzo. I'm currently at Kuching Community Social Support Center, CSSC, at Abel Road, Kuching, for the distribution of daging kurban. As we all know, today is the celebration of Hari Raya Aidiladaha, and earlier in the noon, the Minister of Women, Children and Community Wellbeing Development, Dato' Sri Fatimah Abdullah, made her way to the location to distribute daging kurban to a total of 4 NGO represents. According to Fatima, among the represents of group who will receive the distributed kurban meat are from Pusat Jagaan Murni, Laman Kasih, Pertubuhan Kebajikan Baitul Rahman Kuching, and Complex Kebajikan Laila Taib. In addition, Fatima also mentioned that a total of 10 cows are slaughtered today as sacrificial meat this year, a decrease in number as opposed to last year, which was 14 cows. She said this was due to the increase of prices in general. That includes the cost to buy 1 cow. I think that is all from me, Lorenzo. For more in-depth reports, stay tuned for Utama TVS News tonight at 8 p.m. I'm Alina Rahman. Back to you.
Thank you, Adlina, for the updates. Now moving on, Sarawak, through the Ministry of Food Industries, Commodities and Regional Development of Sarawak, is stepping up precautionary measures to control the spread of foot and mouth disease, FMD, currently affecting livestock in Indonesia. Its Deputy Minister, Dato' Dr. Abdul Rahman Ismail, stated that the ministry, through the Veterinary Department, will continue to monitor the said disease to prevent its outbreak in the state.
He emphasized that Sarawak has strict regulations for export and import purposes, and the safety of animal meat sources in Sarawak is consistently monitored.
Kaki dan mulut. Okay. And foot mouth, FMD, yang mana dengan bebasnya penyakit ini, kita sumber daging daripada kita diiktiraf lah untuk semada kegunaan sendiri ataupun diekspor. Dan memanglah kementerian melalui Jabatan Veterina memang mengawasi sepenuhnya penyakit ini supaya tidak merebak ke kawasan kita, dan kita telah pun mempunyai peraturan yang ketat sama ada untuk kita import ataupun ekspor. Malah
He told this to reporters at the donation ceremony held at the Janatul Firdaus Mosque in the Limbang area on Thursday. He added that this regulation also include restrictions on the export and import of live animals and livestock products from areas and countries affected by the disease. He clarified that currently the Borneo regions remain free from the FMD disease.
Alhamdulillah setakat ini Sarawak dan juga negeri jiran Sabah dan Indonesia di Borneo ni, Borneo ni, Brunei masih bebas daripada penyakit ini.
The FMD disease, which has affected widespread livestock in Indonesia, has significantly impacted the demand for livestock production recently. The outbreak, which started last year, resulted in the death of a significant number of livestock and a reduced supply this year.
A total of 60 buffaloes were sacrificed by various entities in the district of Limbang.
Bukit Kota Assemblyman Datuk Dr. Ahmad Rahman Ismail highlighted that the Constituency Service Centre contributed 14 buffaloes this year.
Bagi kita di daerah Limbang seperti mana tahun-tahun lepas, jumlah kerbau yang dikorbankan dalam lingkungan 50 ke 60 ekor yang dikorbankan oleh pelbagai pihak lah. Melalui kami, Pusat Khidmat Masyarakat Dun Bukit Kota, kita menguruskan 14 ekor kerbau yang mana pada hari ini bagi pihak Lembaga Amanah Kerajaan Islam Limbang, mereka menguruskan 4 daripada 14 itulah.
He told this to reporters during a donation ceremony held at the Janatul Firdaus Mosque in the Limbang area on Thursday. Dr. Abdul Rahman, who is also the Deputy Minister of Food, Industries, Commodities and Regional Development of Sarawak, encouraged Muslims to embrace the spirit of sacrifice by collectively lightening the burden of those in need.
Saya ingin mengucapkan selamat menyambut Hari Raya Aidiladha kepada seluruh masyarakat Islam di mana saja mereka berada, terutamanya bagi kita di Limbang. Dan saya berharap agar masyarakat menyambut Hari Raya Aidiladha ini dengan semangat penuh persaudaraan. Dan jangan lupa Hari Raya Aidiladha ini adalah bertepat bersamaan dengan Hari Raya Korban.
Also present during the event program were his wife, Datin Dayang Maimunah Awang Muhammad Daud, and chairperson of Perkim Limbang branch, as well as the treasurer of Lembaga Amanah Kebajikan Islam, Lakil, Limbang District, Mahmud Amit.
The Malaysian Armed Forces ATM has played a crucial role in ensuring Sarawak's security and independence, risking their lives for the cause. The Saratok branch of the Persatuan Veteran Angkatan Tentera Malaysia PVATM urges all Sarawakians, particularly the younger generation, to stand united in preserving the state's security and honouring the sacrifices of past heroes.
Its chief pemancar, Sahari Ghani, advises the younger generation not to take their current security for granted. Emphasizing the importance of remaining vigilant, he highlights that safeguarding security is crucial for the smooth continuation of the development agenda.
Saya dan rakan-rakan di belakang ni memang saya rasa semacam saya juga, memang mereka ini sebagai wira negara lah, yang telah berkhidmat dengan Angkatan Tentera sekian lama, yang membawa keamanan dan kemerdekaan kepada Malaysia. Jadi saya merayu agar anak-anak muda di Sarawak, khasnya di Saratok ini, bersama-samalah berjuang untuk ke arah walaupun merdeka telah dikecapi, namun tetapi banyak lagi agenda-agenda yang perlu dilaksanakan untuk kemakmuran dan seterusnya kejayaan Malaysia yang tercinta ini.
Furthermore, he lauded the organizing of the Kembara Sarawak Merdeka Convoy, which is seen as a means to enhance the spirit of patriotism among the community. As such, he acknowledges the significant developments in Sarawak through various planned government agendas.
Saya memang setuju sangat konvoi ini dilakukan untuk menyedarkan kepada rakyat bahawa inilah kemerdekaan, inilah kejayaan dan inilah kemakmuran yang dibawa oleh kerajaan Malaysia khususnya di Sarawak inilah. Kita memang akui bahawa kerajaan membawa banyak agenda kemajuan kepada rakyat Sarawak dan harapan kita yang menggunung agar agenda-agenda seperti ini akan diteruskan oleh kerajaan untuk kebaikan dan kemanfaatan rakyat Sarawak.
As such, he hopes that more young individuals will have the courage to join the Malaysian Armed Forces in the future. Sahari began his service in the ATM in 1972 and retired in 1985. There are approximately 400 PVATM members across the Betong Division.
Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim earlier today performed the Aidiladaha prayers with thousands of congregants at the Putra Mosque in Putrajaya. Anwar, who was accompanied by his wife Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah Ismail, was welcomed upon arrival at 8:19 a.m. by Department of Islamic Development Malaysia JAKIM Director General Datuk Hakimah Muhammad Yusof.
This is Anwar's first Aidil-Adha prayer with the people of Putrajaya since he took over the helm of the country's administration in November last year. Also present were the Home Minister Datuk Seri Saifuddin Nasution Ismail and Chief Secretary to the government Tan Sri Muhammad Zuki Ali. Anwar also joined in the Tabir Raya ceremony with 20,000 congregants before performing the Aidil-Adha prayers led by the Grand Imam of the Putra Mosque, Salahuddin Ghazali, where he took the opportunity to greet congregants after the sermon.
The wearing of face masks will be no longer compulsory on public transport and in hospitals effective July 5th. Health Minister Dr. Zaliha Mustafa said under the revised COVID-19 Standard Operating Procedure SOP, only COVID-19 positive individuals and those handling them are required to wear face masks in healthcare facilities.
Although individuals with respiratory symptoms are also encouraged to mask up to avoid spreading infections on public transport. She added further that the quarantine period for the COVID-19 positive individuals would be cut from 7 to 5 days from the onset of symptoms, also effective July 5th. Thus, this is to facilitate management of the disease as there are risks of emergence of new variants and subvariants of the SARS-CoV-2 in the country.
And that is all the news for TVS News at 5. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching.